welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are not a subscriber, make sure you click down the big red link below that says subscribe, and make sure you click it. Please subscribe, and make sure you follow and share. Oh my gosh, first of all, I just want to give thanks and honor to God for allowing me to be here. So much has happened since, I think it was March, my last video. I wrote down just some little things that I wanted to go over. Nothing really major. I love my new kind of hair, by the way. If you guys have not noticed, your girl got veneers. Yes, my smile is different. You know,
girl, sit down. You ain't lost no weight.
I look good. I lost a little weight myself. So anyways, you guys, yeah, so let's get straight into it. So I don't want to make this video really long. I wanted to keep it like a 5 or 10 minute video, and then I'm going to reach back out on a lot of things. So one of my initial videos was going to get my veneers did. So first of all, I love my smile. It was a rough process getting the veneers. The reason why I say it, because it was a couple times I went back, I didn't like the way they were. I went to Smile Dental Center 32 in Miami. They were really cool. I think if you're out of town, you should stay in town for at least a week. Don't get your teeth did and then leave, because I had a problem to where one of mine cracked early. I had a problem to where I was having a little problem. But I will say that customer service, when it comes down to when you get there, they treat you good. They do. They're very hospitable. They're from Colombia. But I will say this, make sure you stay and make sure you tell them how you want it, and make sure they don't rush on your mouth. For me, when they first did, the girl that did my bottom teeth, because they have different ones in the office, the girl that did my bottom teeth, I never had a problem with any of my bottom veneers at all. I never had a problem with any of my bottom veneers. I never had a problem with my I would say some of my top, but these Zacas I never had a problem with. It was just here. And here I was having a problem. And then another thing with eating, all of that plays a role too. But because I was eating I not eat rarely anything just really hard. But you know, long story short, I had to go back at least 5 times. No lie. I'm a very decisive person. I know how I want things, and now they got them right. Okay, and I have not been back since a month. I got them in July after my birthday. So as far as how the prices go, you guys, it literally goes on your mouth. Some people, I had braces, so my teeth were pretty straight. I did get retainers.
I know you guys cannot see it, but I have retainers at the top of my mouth.
At the top of my mouth, and that's because I did have a gap. So when you have a gap, your teeth tends to, because your bone has memory, so it tends to like spread back out. So I had to get these permanent retainers, and you get them, they stay in really forever, but you could go get them like readjusted like every 10 years or something. So for me, I have retainers from here to here. So basically where I had my braces. So from here to here, I have retainers. I do not have retainers at the bottom because I did not have spacing at the bottom. Let me see what else. That's an extra fee also. So veneers start from $5,500 and they go up to $9,500. So I spent, I'm not gonna tell you the exact quote, but I spent over $55 for sure. It depends on what kind of veneers you get. I got the porcelain veneers. So you just got different kinds that you can actually choose from. They have like different varieties. Sometimes composite veneers are better. They are a little bit cheaper. They might be $75, $55, things of that range. So you paying in between there. Your price, because I'm not gonna say legally, but technically we're not allowed to tell on camera how much they technically pay for it, because it's not based off of one quote. It's based on the juncture of your mouth. So yeah, everybody is different, but those are the ranges between 55 all the way up to 95. Those are the ranges that you'll be paying for veneers. It just really depends on your work, what they have to do extra in your mouth. Mine, I went in a 3-hour process. Pretty easy. They will give you some retainers that you can get. I will have to go pick back up my retainers because they were supposed to mail me out my retainers, but they end up getting the wrong address. So I never received the retainer. So whenever I go to Miami, because I bite down at night, I tend to bite on my teeth like most people do. So I'm going to go and get my retainers, and they only take 30 minutes to make. And because it was their mistake, all I have to do is just basically pull up, and get those done. So yeah, you guys, I love my smile. Okay, 95 is spent very, very well. That's something that I always want to do, is get my teeth did. So yeah, you guys, that's that. So boom, moving on to what I'm doing now. If you did not know, June the 25th, 26th, I caught COVID. I was diagnosed with COVID. I was in the hospital for 5 days. I thank God that I am a living witness. I'm a living testimony that God will bring you out, okay? I was on oxygen for 5 days. I recovered in 2 weeks. I had pneumonia in my left lung. So that's what really made me want to go, like at the end of July. I waited until I fully recovered, got retested and stuff before I went. But that's what really made me want to go and live my life, because when I was sitting there and they're literally telling you like, hey, look, your oxygen is getting lower. It really, like, I went in, I'm just, I'm having my symptoms, but my symptoms was severe. Hey, your oxygen is low. Now I got to be put on oxygen. And then now they're like, oh yeah, we got to give you blood thinners in your stomach and in your arm, and just being on IVs all day, and, literally getting up, and my body was real weak. But I survived. I fully recovered within literally 3 weeks. My body fully recovered. I went back. My lungs were clear. They said usually even after, because when you get pneumonia, it kind of damages your lungs for a second, and your lungs have to like rebuild, process everything. They said that I had no scar tissue or anything on my lungs. So I did my breathing treatments and everything that I need to do. Took my albuterol when I got home. I'm gonna tell you one thing: if you ever catch COVID, do not stand still. Get your rest. But anytime you wake up, you get up and move around, I know you're going to cough up your lungs and it's going to feel like you can't breathe. But even if you got to get that inhaler and put it in or put back on your oxygen, that's fine. But get up and move, because if you do not move, that is what will kill you. Not moving will kill you. Get up and move. I don't care if you feel dog crap tired, you call your nurse in and say, hey, I want to move, and you cough and you pray and you believe that God is going to heal you. And I believe that God will, because he did it for me. It was a lot of people, in my age. I'm 28, so it was a lot of people in my age, especially, who did not make it out. It's a lot of people way younger who did not make it. It's a lot of people way older who did not make it. So when I make it, that's just like a certification that God has a genuine plan for me, that God has a process that he's putting me through and preparing me for my next. So yeah, that's that. I survived COVID. I got my teeth did. I went on a trip. I actually went back to Florida. I went to this good place. It's called the Catch of the Day. You guys got to go. It's by Miami Airport. They got some of the best red snapper. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is my credit repair company. So through all of this, y'all, I have been starting so much. My credit repair company, I have a credit repair company called, it's Door Fix My Credit, but it's through UCES. So I do work for a company, but it's my own brand. I'm branding myself. I also do, I hire agents. I have 3 agents that's on my team right now. I am hiring agents. So if you want residual income, if you want immediately pay, flexible hours, part-time or full-time, please do not hesitate. I'm going to post the link down below. It'll say UCES and I have my last name, and you click on that link. Even if you're looking to get your credit repaired, if your credit starts within the 3 to 4 to 5 and the 6, you need to call your girl so you can get your credit repaired. And I'm also hired, like I said, I'm hiring for agents, but I'm also fixing credit. Another thing that I want to go over that I'm doing, my nonprofit organization, which I started, which is DPPNS. I just now finished my LLC with that, and now I'm doing my consignment shop. So I'm opening up 3 this year. Before 2020, I opened up 3 businesses: DPNS, my credit repair company, and my nonprofit organization. My nonprofit organization is on the DPPNS, and basically, Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I was trying to keep the video within 10 to 12 minutes. Really not that long. I really initially said 8. But you guys, I want you guys to soak in all this information. I also want people who are looking for extra income to hit your girl up, get your credit repaired, okay? Because we starting businesses this year. We buying houses this year. We getting that new car we want, okay? We getting that new house we want. We doing whatever we want to do this year. And the first step you need to do is get your credit repaired, especially through this pandemic, okay? And if you need extra money, hit your girl up, okay? I am hiring agents. I got 3 agents. I love them. You can work from home. You can work on your mobile phone. You can be traveling. You can be with your boo, you know, all of that. So yeah, my nonprofit organization is Door, Peace, and Serenity. So basically, that's just giving back to the less fortunate. It goes for financial literacy. It also goes towards mental health in the urban community. Not just saying black, but it's just in lower class areas that make it literally 50 and below. We don't usually get that a lot of the mental health that we need in the financial literacy. So I have, as me myself, I am a pastoral counselor, but I also have other counselors, other mentors. I have doctors, just people who can reach out and help in the community. So that's something that I'm doing also. Coming up soon, as you guys know, I always do a giveaway as far as like go out, feed the community. I'm preparing clothes now. Also, my consignment shop. Boom, let's get on that. So I am opening up a consignment shop next year. I'm opening up a consignment shop, but I'm starting my business now. So I actually just bought my register under my POS system, which it was starting a business is not gonna be cheap, but my budget is between $15,000 to $20,000 to spend on my consignment shop. So yeah, I'm super excited about that, but that'll be open next year, the store. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing, you guys. That's what I've been working on. That's what I've been doing. I know some people have been asking me, are you married? No, you guys, I am not married, okay? I am still single in these streets. When I file my taxes, say single. I tell people I'm single because until I'm married, I'm single. When I file my taxes, I file single, okay? Don't nobody join in on nothing, okay? So period. So yes, guys, I'm still single, but I'm more focused on what I need to get done and having a better relationship with God. And I would say through all of this pandemic, I have been through ups and downs. I actually have had the pandemic. I've actually had COVID, as I call it. My friends always be like, girl, you had the pandemic. I'll be like, girl, I did. You know, I've been through the whole unemployment situation where I was working, as a lot of people know I was working, you know, Boost Mobile, that happened, the store closed. So no, that's a loss. But God replaced that with my own shop, right? That I'm preparing to open. So as you guys will see the process, as you also guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but I also have property that I bought. I bought this before COVID. Have a property that I bought sometime next year coming up. I don't want to just put a lot on my plate, but if God give it to me, then I'm gonna take it. But I have a tiny home that I'm building on a property in Little Rock, Arkansas. We got to get everything up to code, but that's a property that I bought down there. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, people ask me, am I still dancing? Yes, I still dance, but I do not dance as much. I rarely dance. God is just preparing me for my next level, and you know, I asked God to do it, and He's doing it. You know, but it's okay because God will bless your tribe. And I say this in my last video to this video, and that you will see from then to now to where I'm at just within a matter of months, just by literally getting up, saying, you know what, today I'm gonna make this day count. You know, when you're sitting on that bed and you're on oxygen and you don't know if you go to sleep, you wake up. When you do wake up, you find a little more motivation to do the things that you love to do because it's your life. Live the life that you want to live. Love the life that you live. And this is a quote that I said, that I wrote down. I found myself saying, I said, find something you love to do. Do something that you love to find, and you will always be satisfied. So that's my quote. I actually looked it up and nobody has it. Okay. So I'm putting my official mark on that, you know. And I kept on hearing myself say that. If you find something that you love to do, because even if it doesn't make the income, the screen that you make, it still makes you happy, and that's the most satisfaction that I think that we get in life is self-actualization. It's actually, we learned that in psychology, and most people don't reach that until they turn like in their late 50s, 60s, 70s, or life and death experience. And I guess because I was in that mode.
Thank you, God, for tuning in. Make sure you see my next video that will be here shortly. My video is about to time out. I love you guys. Later. Bye-bye.